to support states affected by the recent flood disaster, which is including the federal capital territory as well. Now, the development is coming after heavy windstorms, flooding, and windstorms accompanied by flooding incidents directly affected 26,493 households across 56 IDP sites in 14 local government areas in Borno State, Adamawa, and Yobe states, respectively. Right? So, yeah, that is what the federal government is looking into, spending some monies, a whopping 3 billion naira, into that one. Yes, we know we have faced, quite a number of numerous economic challenges and all, and this is why the federal government has decided that, we should bring into an economic plan that is sustainable, that would allow for the Nigerian economy, which indeed, according to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS), that we have improved greatly to 3.19% now. Yeah, our GDP has grown, and yes, that put a smile on my face. I don't know if you put a smile on your face, but yes, that is progress. And we always say that, look, any little progress that we make, we should celebrate it because it might as well be the pedestal stool for other progresses, to sit on. And yes, that is what is going on. So, to address some of these issues, right, it's priority sectors, and that would include agriculture, energy, and health. Now, the ASAP initiative is a crucial component of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's reform agenda, which seeks to tackle critical economic challenges and foster sustainable, development across the key sectors. And the ASCP, implementation committee will work closely with technical experts from the various government agencies to establish, a clear milestone and to ensure that there's effective execution of the plan. Now, the committee's effort is also hinged around leading to a transformative era of growth, address issues surrounding critical economic challenges, fostering sustainable development, and all. Okay, so that was what was yesterday, when we saw this. But it seems as though in a very speedy development, we have seen, of course, where that plan is now being launched, right? As the president has officially allowed for that plan to take off. And as it stands, this is one that has implications for various stakeholders, including the federal government, state governments, and the private sector, to seize opportunity in the circumstantial difficulty, the circumstantial difficulty that we face ourselves, the challenges that we're facing with ourselves right now. And it is also very poignant to understand the fact that the Accelerated Stabilization and Advancement Plan is aiming to reposition Nigeria and receive the plan and is expected to implement this plan. In fact, one of the strong words that the president has said was that he is committed to stabilizing the economy and ensuring a higher growth trajectory. And the Minister of Finance, Wale Edu, said this plan is a comprehensive response to the economic challenges facing Nigeria. I mean, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria had also come out to put his voice into it, saying we will work to ensure the effective implementation of this plan, right? And the private sector representatives too have also shown their support. And then an economic expert, Dr. Nwosu, had said the plan is a step in the right direction, but its implementation will be crucial, right? And to join the conversation this morning would be our guest in the person of I'm talking about Mr. Benedict Olalekun Agunloye. He's an information professional, policy and public affairs analyst, and we would together, engage so that we can look into the nitty-gritties of this particular topical issue that we would be discussing, or we are discussing this morning, right? There's been some concerns, though. There's been quite a number of concerns the Nigerians have had. One of such would be the effectiveness of the ASAP Implementation Committee. That's one. Of course, they've proven that they're effective. I mean, that has been taken to the president already, and the president is saying, okay, immediate follow up. Let's get this baby. I would like to call this plan a baby until it is well executed and implemented. We can now call it an adult. But for now, it's still a baby. Let's take this baby plan off the ground and see how we can run with it, right? So, yeah. But then there has also been a concern of collaboration among government agencies. More like, how will the committee foster collaboration among government agencies and stakeholders, right? If you're putting up a building, you might want to start with the foundation. One of it, the building will be solid indeed, and no weather condition would be able to shake that building at least for the next 20 years or 30 or more, depending on the type of foundation that that building has, right? And also, how sustainable would these be? I mean, how will the committee ensure sustainable development in the 8 priority sectors? How will the committee's effort lead to economic growth and development in Nigeria? And how will the committee ensure accountability in the implementation of the plan? Keeping in mind the fact that based on the ASAP Implementation Committee's efforts and the 62 countries, with the ASAP initiative, Nigeria can improve its ranking by addressing critical economic challenges and as well as promoting sustainable development. And let's also look at another indices. That would be the World Bank's, Ease of Doing Business Index. Nigeria is currently ranked 146 out of 190 countries. And with the ASAP initiative, there should be some focus on improving the business environment and promoting economic growth. And that might just help Nigeria. 34 out of 54 African countries. The ASAP's initiative's emphasis on good governance and accountability can as well help to improve